It's your girl Marsha with Talks with Marsha. Damn napkin in my hand. It's your girl Marsha with Talks with Marsha, and I'm back with a new video.
Go get your charger. You about to miss the show. I'll wait. Much better. And before you leave, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get that notification.
Hey you guys, as you can see in the title, this is an update on my business, K.M.L.Cosmetics. And I know it's been a while. I was supposed to do a recording on my 1 month anniversary, but life happened. So I had everything planned out and then I just didn't record it. I don't know why, but yeah. So I just wanted to give you guys an update, some tips. Anyway, I know I'm on Instagram and I'm in a lot of groups with a lot of other small businesses. And one thing that I do notice is that a lot of people just started a business, but they never really thought about like the legal side of having a business. So this is what this video is about today. So I want to let you guys know what I did. Maybe it may help you out as far as you starting your business, or you already having a business and want to get everything documented and have your paperwork right. So here it is. So on my 1 month anniversary, I can say that even with COVID-19, I probably profited about $400 within the first month, which I wasn't even expecting because of COVID-19. Now, if I feel like if I was not in if this epidemic was not a part of our lives, I may have profited more, because I had plans to do networking shows and stuff like that, like vendor booths, and I didn't have that opportunity to do so because of COVID-19. So it is what it is. But I'm happy with the growth of my business. So I'm extremely proud of it. To most, that may be small. To me, that was huge. Like, I am extremely grateful. I am beyond humble. So it's like people that I don't even know. Like, you expect, like, friends and family to support. But when you have people that you don't even know supporting, it was like mind blowing. I was so happy, so proud. Like, I was just happy. So that is one part. Like, that's a good update. Now, what I am doing for my second phase, which I started off with the lip gloss and the lipstick. Now I'm working on the lip oil, lip scrub. Eyelash and eyebrow growth oils. I may do a face mask. I'm in the process of mixing and seeing how everything goes, testing it out like I did with the lipstick and the lip gloss. And then once it's ready, then you'll see a video here where I make an announcement, show you guys. I might even do a video of mixing it, because I like that behind the scene of a product that I want to purchase. If I'm following a company, I like to see the behind the scenes. So I may be doing something like that. Now, I am this week working on a new lip gloss color or two. I'm just waiting for my ingredients to come in. I have the colors, but I'm just waiting for some more ingredients for the other one that I'm doing. I have everything for one, but not the other. So I'm just working on that. Right now, As you can see, this is not even a lipstick. This is the K.M.L. lip liners. I just put 2 of them. This is Rosebud and I think this is Berry. So the outer is Berry, the middle is Rosebud. Because of my complexion, I can't wear Rosebud by itself. So I was like, let me see how it looks with the other liner. So I can do like an ombre, and boom, there it is. No, it kind of has like a matte finish, but it doesn't feel matte. But if I was to wear lip gloss on top, which doing all this talking, I may just slap on this Melanin Beauty on top. Like, I love this. So I may throw that on top of it. You know, telling you might see it, you know, glossy and popping. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on for second phase. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Now, down to the nitty gritty. When I started my business, starting a business, you need to have an EIN, DBA. DBA is doing business as the name that you're doing. Like, if you're not using your actual name, like I'm not using my actual name, my business is K.M.L.Cosmetics, I need a DBA. So I'm doing business as K.M.L.Cosmetics. So the EIN I got through the IRS. You can actually do that online. It's free. I had my EIN from years ago where I was contemplating starting a business. I even had vendors and everything. Like, it was back when, you know, the cell phone cases were like silicone and it was like different characters, like Lilo and Stitch and stuff like that, and Mickey Mouse, and you know, you just SpongeBob, you just stuck your phone in it and the back part was like a silicone cartoon character. So I was gonna do cell phone accessories. That was around the time where everyone had like well, not everyone, I had a phablet that was like a phone / tablet. It was huge. I don't know what I was thinking. I hated it when I had it. The services was horrible because it was like a replica of a tablet, and once you put your SIM card in it, half the services didn't work. It was horrible. So I had my EIN from then. So what I did was I contacted the IRS. Everything was done over the phone. They transferred all of the information that I had on my EIN before, because you only get one EIN per person. So it doesn't matter what business you have, that EIN, you can change that information for your current business. So that's what I did. So I called them, they changed everything, address, the business name, everything. They did it over the phone, and that was it. And then they mail you like a hard copy, because you will need that for your business bank account. Remember that. So it's good to separate your personal income from your business income, especially when you're filing taxes. We're gonna get to that. But so EIN, I had that. I filed, and I live in the state of Florida, so I can only give you the prices and what I needed in the state of Florida. When I was in Texas, it was something completely different. I just needed an EIN. I think I went to the county clerk's office and they gave me like a business license or whatever, like the tax ID, and that was it. Florida was a whole nother ball game, okay? And I had no idea what I was doing. So I did a lot of research, went on their website. My uncle, who has a business, is a business owner, has business degrees. He told, like, I wanted to know what's the difference between having an LLC and having a DBA. And he told me that the LLC is, well, any business major, you know, the LLC is what the entity that, anything that would happen in your business, if you were getting sued or anything like that, they wouldn't personally sue you, they would sue the LLC. So it's like a security blanket to protect your personal assets. Anything attached to the LLC, that's what the lawsuit would go against, is the LLC and not your personal assets. So that, you know, that's one benefit of having an LLC. So I went with the doing business as, because I wasn't ready for an LLC. I do have my real estate license, so eventually I will have an LLC, and I will have my real estate business a DBA for my real estate under the LLC, and then my K.M.L. Cosmetics DBA will also be under the LLC. So it'll be, all of my business will be under the LLC umbrella. Right now, I only have K.M.L. Cosmetics, so I don't need an LLC right now. So the LLC, I want to say, was about $150 for the state of Florida. So I went with the DBA, which I think I spent maybe like $50 for that. That wasn't the only thing that I needed, and I had no idea. So once I got my DBA, I have my EIN, I needed my tax ID. In Florida, you have to do a zoning address, like where is your business going to be handled majority of the time. So I don't have a storefront, so it would be here. So I had to pay $12 for the zoning, where they verify if your area or your address is zoned for that type of business or whatever. So I paid $12 for that. And then from there, I had to get my sales, I think they call it like a sales receipt, but it's a tax ID. That was $36. So with those items, then I went to the bank, and really with the bank, I think I just needed my EIN, and I think they asked me for my tax ID. And that from there, I have Chase for my personal banking. So I just opened a business bank account with them. Now I am able to sell my items, and well, I think for the state of Florida is where I would well, if you go on my site, you'll see the tax on there, where before there was no tax because I didn't have a tax ID. But that I will use for when I file my taxes, and all of my profits and the money that I make for my business, I have it itemized in my business bank account. And when it comes down to paying taxes, you can either pay taxes at the end of the year, or you could pay it in quarters. So I may just do in quarters. Well, depending on, right now it's kind of slow, so I'm looking more towards the end of the year. But as business picks up, I may want to go that route and pay my taxes quarterly, so that way I don't have to worry about it at the end of the year and pay a larger amount in taxes, depending on how my business is. Because if I'm taking a loss, I'm not really going to be paying that much taxes. But if I'm actually generating income and making a profit, then yes, I will probably have to pay taxes at the end of the year, or if I do it quarterly or whatever. So that's my preference. Now, when you have a business, some people have businesses and they don't really care about the legal side of it, but I want to protect myself, especially for the type of business that I do have. It's only right, like, to have the legal part of your business, because if anything happens and they come knocking at your door and they're like, you're not even supposed to be doing this business anyway, you're not legal, you legally are not supposed to have that type of business. So it protects myself. And then you get tax write-offs for having a business, so especially a small business. So you can't really write anything off that you're spending for your business, as far as products and ingredients. And me, if I go out and drop off orders, like, I could write that off on my taxes. So why would you not want to do that? So some people just don't realize it, or don't do the research, or maybe they don't understand it. So whatever state that you're in, I would suggest to do your research, check their county clerk office. They all have a website. See what you need to do in order to have your business on the legal side. The EIN, like I said before, you can go to irs.gov, do it online. You don't necessarily have to call in. Any bank that you are banking at, or if you want any information about it, open up a business bank account. You get discounts. Like, you get, like, depending on how much money, like my bank, we have like incentives. Like, if I purchase stuff at certain places, I get like a 4%, whatever. And another thing that I like about having my business bank account, say for instance, I purchase something from a vendor, say for instance in China, and I don't get it, I don't receive it, or say for instance, they send me something that I can't use it, I have that protection that I can dispute those charges and my bank will protect me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I saw a video where this girl spent like $500 on lip gloss tubes and they were trash, and she's out of $500. Like, I'm not losing for anyone, okay? If a vendor want to go ahead and jack me or scam me in any type of way, honey, I am on the phone with Chase. Hey, boo-boo, I need to dispute that charge because this ain't what it is. And I get my money back. Like, no, don't really got time to take losses. It's hard out here. So if you have any questions as far as, well, I'm in the state of Florida, so I can't really answer any questions about any other states, but I say Google is your best friend. Look up tax ID, starting a small business. That's what I looked up, and that's how I was able to get everything taken care of here. And then your bank will also let you know you can't open a business bank account without having your EIN or your tax ID and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one thing. Another thing that I would advise to do is get a P.O. box so that all of those important papers, if they need to mail you anything or anything of that nature, it will go to your P.O. box. And you can, I paid a whole year for my P.O. box. I think I paid $106 for one of the little tiny P.O. box because I didn't need nothing major. And the post office will hold anything that I need. Like, if it can't fit in there, they'll hold it in the back and I'll just go pick it up. Like, they'll leave a slip and I could just go pick it up. So P.O. box is very important. What else? I think that's about it. That's pretty much all you need to be legal. Well, to have a legal business, you know. Anybody can have a business, but I'm just saying, like, just to have your paperwork right, your books right, get a tax ID, get an EIN, get a business bank account, separate your money, your personal money from your business money, because it's easier for you to keep up with what your profit is and what your losses are. Because if you can see what you're spending for your business plus what you're bringing in, it's easier for you to see where you need to cut, you know, what you need to cut. Like, okay, maybe I don't need to spend that much on ingredients because I'm not making that much of a profit. So it's something to look into. You don't have to do it. That's what I did. My personal preference, you know, it's all up to you. But I just wanted to share. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. YouTube has moved the comment section. Now it's like right under the subscription button. And while you're reading the comments or leaving the comments, just go ahead and click that subscription button and go ahead and click that like button, and then, you know, go watch my next videos. But until next time, it was cool talking to you guys. I appreciate all the views, the likes, the subscriptions, the orders. I think it will never like sink in like that I'm really doing this right now. So until next time, peace.